Hey guys, King Crazy here, and well, it's like usual. I do a video. Well, now, I mean, you would expect me to wait until Wednesday, but I realised, you know what? This whole week has been so slow that I decided to kind of give like a breaking news on the what I believe is probably the biggest story that's gonna break this entire week. You know, because there's hardly been anything newsworthy until this came along. You know what? You don't know what this is? I've just heard, thanks to WrestleZone, that TNA has got a deal with OVW, Ohio Valley Wrestling, WWE's former developmental territory. You are fucking shitting me. TNA got one of the best wrestler developmental organizations you could possibly get, and WWE is stuck with FCW. What the hell? You could see the amount of epic talent that came out of OVW from 2000 up until 2007, I think, when they broke off the deal. So many great wrestling talents. You're telling me a company with an extremely bewildering booking direction, a company that has so many of its own older generation older stars who helped make itself, not being in the limelight. Well, you can say that. Well, Rude and Storm are technically at the forefront, but they're still, to me, they're still not what the company is trying to sell. And they now have OVW as their developmental territory. Blows my fucking mind to believe that. Now, I wouldn't normally go out and blast TNA like this, but come on. I would have expected them to go way worse. But they got one of the best. Hats off to Dixie Carter for negotiating one of the best fucking places to get younger talent from. Seriously, for God's sake. I'm pissed off because I have said this for years. The OVW and WWE should have been fucking staying together instead of going to FCW, because what's FCW brought to WWE? Green guys, for the most part, who aren't ready to do the job. They're not wrestling professionals. Yeah, OVW is run by Jim Cornette, which obviously gives out a distinction of just how good the product is if it's run by one of the biggest loudmouths in the industry. It's kind of like WWE using ECW, in a way, because Paul Heyman was a fucking genius and ECW had great talent in it. The same thing applies here. OVW produced so many great guys for WWE in the time period I was around, and it just pisses me off that TNA have got them. Because to me, that's basically giving the enemy something to fucking use as a weapon against the WWE. Now, that will be good for competition. I bet people are thinking, okay, they're going to bring in some good young guys, and that they're officially going to be a rival to WWE in the future. Yeah, I'm happy that that's possibly going to happen. But at the same time, I'm pissed off that's going to happen. Because it never should have been this way. WWE should have stayed with OVW. Should have stayed with producing great quality young talent who are versed in the industry, instead of going and fucking off to Florida, where all they want to do is bum the Miami Dolphins to get stupid tourism bullshits with WrestleMania coming there every now and again. Honestly, I don't know. It's one of these things. I don't normally get pissed off at something. Sure, I get annoyed or slightly irritated. Oh, okay, I reserve a case for Vince McMahon when I really get seriously pissed off. You lot should know that by now, okay? But this just topples the fucking tower over. Yeah, I'm not playing Jenga. This is fucking serious. You know I hate TNA with a blinding passion. You all know that right now by watching my videos for nearly a year since I started doing this shit. And knowing that TNA has something substantial like OVW just makes me want to punch something. Because that, ladies and gentlemen, is how the opposition, how the competition gains the upper hand. They have a superior developmental. facility. Now, I don't know how this will benefit TNA in the long run. This could make them a threat. And to be honest, like I've already said, many will be agreeing that is a good thing. But at the same time, do you really want to see OVW guys get wasted by the Dixie Carter, Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan's booking ideas? Do you want to see that happen? Do you want to see Hulk Hogan bury these people? Do you want to see Jeff Hardy, who probably would be still drugged off his mind, walk in and ring one of these guys and make himself and the guy he's wrestling look like a complete and utter idiot? No. You want a company that can treat these kids right, you know? If you were in OVW, any wrestling promotion, in the independent trifecta, where would you want to go to make a career for yourself? WWE. It wouldn't be the best job in the world, I bet, but it would be something you'd say, I finally made it to the biggest company. You wouldn't want to go to TNA, would you? I mean, sure, it's the second biggest, and if you're a true wrestling purist in the ring, you will say, look, it's TNA, it's a big break. It's bigger than anything I could have ever hoped for. Now I've got WWE to aim for. But they will never accept me on because obviously I've worked for TNA. I've got this huge stamp on my chest. See, TNA will limit your fucking working opportunities. You'll get buried. Okay, sure, Christian didn't get buried, but then again, he has so much past history of WWE, they could just let it slide. Everyone else, where do I start? In fact, the girl Kim practically came back thinking she'd get a good Raw deal. Look where she is. Out on her ass, not doing anything. Oh, back in TNA is she? Yeah, she went away from TNA, then just came crawling back. You see, I will reinforce the point again and again. TNA will do nothing for your career. So guys in OVW, you can feel happy that you're with the second wrestling organisation in the US, United States. TNA can just pop a bottle of champagne and have congratulations and cheer that you've managed to get one of the best developmental wrestling companies to be part of your soon-to-be growing franchise that you're trying to make and sell to the world as a WWE anti-PG alternative. My fingers hurt from that. You could keep doing that all you want, but at the same time, that isn't going to make me switch the channel. Because honestly, this could backfire. You could make shit booking decisions which could effectively kill this idea off before it's even fucking started. Personal opinion, this could work, but it probably won't work, knowing the direction TNA goes in. And I hope this fucks up, because if it does, OVW then see the light and think, you know what, WWE may cut the ties of FCW knowing it's full of shit, they might come back to us. Or maybe Jim Cornette's got that fucking tennis racket lodged so far up his arse, he can't take anything seriously and consider, how much money is this WWE deal going to make me? Sure, I'm signed up with Ring of Honor and I'm currently the authority figure there. That could probably help get them some exposure. No, you're just probably thinking, you know what, I want to stick one in Vince McMahon's craw and fucking sign with the opposition. Whatever, Jim. You're a madman and I know that. Looks like you've definitely become a full-fledged insanity patient by signing on the dotted line with the devil's advocate himself. Or herself, if you really think Dixie Carter works both ways. Nonetheless, OVW, you've made a fucking bad decision there. And TNA, again, you try and get one over on WWE, but I bet WWE is going to come back and whoop you in the ass with that one. I hope. I pray that WWE do that. Guys, I've been Queen Crazy. You've been people watching. I'll see you on Sunday for my next rant. They won't be in the news this week. This is enough compensation for the lack of news that's come out this week. I will talk about WWE 12 DLC or whatever comes out of that if you message me up there. Subscribe if you want to. Comment. And also put your Q&A questions. Click on that name thing up there. I'm still waiting for more questions, people. I've only got 2 so far. And this thing goes until November 26th. This is my last Q&A of the year. You've got to get some questions in, please. You make me so happy. And guys, I'll see you Sunday. again, I'll say it again, have a good week. Cheers.